Hello everyone, welcome to another Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle video in which I take on the brand new game mode Dokkan Frontier with the Planet Namek Saga stage. So I am going to clear all of the levels on normal difficulty in this video. So let me just get straight into the new game mode. But before we get into all of this craziness, consider liking if you enjoy this video, and consider subscribing if you enjoy the channel as well. With that all out of the way, let's get into this new game mode right here, right now. Let's go ahead and see. One thing to consider, though, one thing to keep in mind is that he is greatly reduced since we only have access to one leader skill instead of two leader skills. I will not be able to, of course, have the normal amount of key. Super attacks might be tricky. Those missions, of course, with super attacks, if there's a mission that comes up like that, that might be a toughie. But, of course, I go ahead and hit the double super to finish off the first battle quite easily. Boom, bam, and boom. And I go ahead and get this done. But as well, we are on survival difficulty right now. I earn a Dokkan Frontier bookmark as well along with that. And the node missions are that I have to complete it within 4 turns. There's a couple of missions here for the Vegeta right over here, but I'll go ahead and do those at a later time. We'll think about it. We'll try thinking about that. But I do have him. I just don't have him awakened. I can even show y'all right here. I have him. Believe me, I have him. I just haven't taken the time to go ahead and get him done. So that is what's going on here, right? That's why I do not currently have him awakened. I will do that at some point. It's just not that big of a deal for me right now. So let's just go ahead, get into this Kui fight.
You're in for a treat. You see, I've managed to learn a little new trick during my time on Earth. Like how to control my power level.
Yeah, of course. The introduction animation. Very fitting. Very fitting to see that introduction animation right there as well. So let me go ahead and I think I probably just put Goku there in slot 1 because I know he's a very good slot 1 character. He can go ahead and tank that for sure. I'm very confident in that fact. I go ahead and put Vegeta in slot 2. Of course, Goku, bow. Also builds up that attack and defense as well. We want to see that. Okay. Let's see how much damage this does. Oh, it does a little bit. It does a little bit. Not too crazy. But this could definitely lead up to a big Namek Saga celebration as well, since they, oddly enough, decided to start with Namek Saga, even though, you know, usually they like to start in the Saiyan Saga because, you know, they just like to disrespect original Dragon Ball. Surprised to see them start in Namek, so they might be preparing something Namek. That's the prevailing theory going around in the community right now. But it's awesome, right? It's awesome to see this mode really category-based as well. Specific restrictions, really supposed to put you in the elements, right? Really supposed to put you in the element. Although full power Frieza knocking down Kui is it's interesting. It's very interesting. High intensity state. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Can be activated after performing 4 more super attacks in battle, so I quite want to get him some more super attacks right there, and of course, heal up some orbs right there as well. Should be pretty okay here. Shouldn't be too bad. It's only the second stage, right? It shouldn't be too bad. Goku's building up some defense. He's stacking as well. He should be fine. He'll be fine. Pretty odd seeing these numbers, but of course with only one leader skill, I quite like that. I quite like a lot how these teams are set up, for sure. We definitely do want to get that active skill finish to go ahead and get that unlocked as well for these characters, so that's going to be quite nice. So let me go ahead and try. I'm going to make the attempt. And of course, I'll equip it on the Vegeta later, right? I'll do that all later. It's just I've just been having a little bit of a break from Dokkan. Normal Dokkan gameplay has been, oh my gosh, boom, 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 right at the end, fail the 90% dodge. You know how it is. So we don't have to deal with those shenanigans. We'll have to deal with other interesting ways of difficulty, which I do think I like a little bit better than just a one-shot. Although there's some games that demonstrated that even without one-shots, it's still very, very tough, right? One great example of that is, okay, let me go ahead and pop this active first. And then obviously make sure I get the kill with Vegeta. Seeing this animation again is quite nice, though. I can't even lie. Seeing this animation is quite good. It's quite fun to see these animations again. Woohoo! Let's go. Wow! I just finished. Okay. Well, I did not expect him to hit that hard. I'm not gonna lie. Well, I guess that's something for me to do later. I guess that is something for me to do later. I guess it is. Because I did not unlock the EX stage. The SP stage unlock condition is deal the final blow with the active skill. So we could try that. I could try that again. Yeah, we'll try it again. We'll try it again. Why not, right? Why not? We'll try it again. We'll go ahead and we'll run it back. We'll run it back. It's fine. We'll run it back. We'll get that run back. We'll get me that run back. We'll try it again. Just real fast. We're going to try it again. We're going to try it again just real fast. Oh, there's auto battle in this mode? Interesting. I don't know if I necessarily think that's necessary, but there's auto battle in this mode. Okay, it takes a lot of damage there. Well, at least we can try to see how much he takes there for sure, but I think we should have a couple of turns, and then he should be fine. I think he should one-shot, though, with the active skill. I feel like he would. Right? It's a specific scenario situation. I feel like he's gonna one-shot with that active if we let him. If we let him, he's going to instantly kill with that active skill. So we're going to try to get that condition up as quickly as possible. I don't think we're going to try to go crazy on the boss. I don't think that's really necessary. Again, he gets attack buffs when he's under a certain amount of HP, so I think that would be a little detrimental if I tried to go too wild. Yes, I'm very, very excited to be playing Dokkan on this new game mode. I really like the no rotation stuff. That's genuinely pleasing. I appreciate the gameplay state like this, right? I appreciate just being able to go in and you don't even have to think about rotations. You just boom, 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 boom. I'm set up, boom. Right? It's not, oh my gosh, I have to do all this stuff with my rotations. I have to think about this, think about that. And if my rotations are so bad, then it's probably a good idea for me to just reset. Daima. Since Daima is so focused around it's a good example because it's so focused around the 2 rotations of the Super Saiyan 3s and the Super Saiyan 4s. So resetting for the rotation is actually not the worst idea ever. But going ahead and getting some more super attacks off with Vegeta. You're going to want to have his active skill prepared in time. He does get the additional, so that's pretty good. Let's go ahead and see here. Does his passive skill make it so where he gets additionals in slot 2? I think so, right? I think so. Let me look at the guest. Let me look at the guest. I want to take a look at that. I'm going to go ahead and look at that in a second. But yes, I do not believe these allow items either, which is quite good. I do not like it when they balance events around items. I just don't think that's very, very good. I just don't think so. Right? But I think it is. Let's see. What is the additional? What is the additional? Change key space area. Watch this. Let's see. Attack with AP is 50% or more. Okay. Sure. Gotcha. So obviously we want Vegeta out of harm's way. And then we do this. We should be fine here, right? We should be okay here. Even though Kui is going to do a chunk of damage. He's going to do a chunk of damage here. Goku dodges the super attack. Nice work from Goku. Nice. You love to see that. And of course, we are going to launch the additional as well. Boom, 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 boom right there. And then after that, we can launch the active skill. After that, we launch the active skill and finish things up, right? Finish things up. Hopefully, we don't do too much damage. Yeah. We might clock in a little too much damage. Yeah, Vegeta's gonna kill. Unfortunate. But it is what it is. So yeah, these conditions can be a little tricky. If you're just if you just blitz through this, it's a little tricky. Like you can see it, right? You can see how tough that is. How tough that is to go ahead and get things going right there. So that's a little tough, right? That's a little tough. That's a little tough to get that conditional. But I think I can do it if I go ahead and really try to go quickly, right? If I try to have, it just takes 2 turns. It just takes 2 measly freaking turns to get that in. So let me just go ahead and do that. All right, let me just go ahead and do that for Dokkan Frontier. EX stage condition unlock, which I didn't think it would be this hard to get it, but sometimes it is how it is, right? Sometimes there's HP conditions really hurt. But no, he goes ahead and has a additional super attack when HP is 50% or more, so he should have 2 supers right here, 2 supers next turn, and then we have the active skill. So we have to wait until turn 3 to launch the active. I assume the active will just kill, like, right? I assume if the normals are doing that much damage, I assume the active is just gonna like boom, 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 one shot, and then that'll just be that, right? It'll just be over. It'll just be done. I assume that's how that works. Okay, though, so we have a little slight bit of damage here. Might want to sub Frieza out, or rather, I could employ my Ginyu team on some of these stages. Right, because I think using this is a little awkward. It's 2 slot 1 characters, which in theory is pretty good, but in practice it ends up meaning that there's not a lot of damage coming in as well. But obviously that's the state that we want to be in. But these characters both want to be in slot 1 exactly, so they're also fighting for that. And then you might be like, well, why'd you put them in slot 1? I don't know. Beats me. Alright, Vegeta, let's go ahead and see a little bit more damage out of you right here. Go ahead and see a little bit more damage out of you right here. Well, what if we wait one more turn? We could just wait one more turn, right? We could just wait one more turn. If it doesn't look favorable, we'll just wait. We'll just wait. We'll just wait, guys. We'll just wait. All of y'all. We'll just wait. We'll just wait. We'll just wait. Or we can test the waters with the active skill, right? Because the active skill, we can just go ahead and launch it, and then if it doesn't KO, then we can just go back in. But I think it's gonna kill. Yeah, the active skill is gonna kill. Thank you for the additional Frieza. Love to see that. Thank you. Pow, 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 pow. I bet we're launching the active. Okay, I learned my lesson last time. Let's not do that. Let's launch the active. Boop, 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 boop.
You're not going anywhere! Dirty fireworks.
No way. Hey, there's no way. Just fix it. Did they actually fix it? They fixed it. There's no way. They actually fixed re-rolling for the active. Wow. Wow. Okay. Well. Wow. That's. Wow. Okay. Well. Wow. Y'all can attest to that, right? Re-rolling for the active was Well, I guess it's patched. I guess it's patched. I guess it's patched. I guess it's patched. I guess re-rolling for the active is patched. I guess. I guess. So let's go ahead and do this. That's wild. That's criminal. Oh, wow. Okay. Okay, I guess. Okay. Sure, why not? Whatever. Okay. I guess. Alright. That's annoying. But we'll just keep pushing. We'll just keep it pushing. Right, it's Dokkan did quite a bit of upgrades and updates. I was not familiar with all these fixes and tweaks that have been going on. Yeah, there's been a lot of quite a bit of UI updates. Not too crazy, but it's definitely noticeable, right? It ain't too wild. But yeah, you can tell it's there, right? You can tell it's there. Ooh, still doing 10 million on off lead is actually wild. Oh, okay, Genyu, go off, I guess. Okay, wow, double support really worked out well for him, huh? Ooh-wee, yikes. Good night. That is good damage. Whoa. Yeah, okay. Woo, yeah, I was talking about the Genyu squad in the back. I was like, maybe I just want to use them, and yeah, for sure. Oh yeah, we're using the Genyu squad. We're definitely using the Genyu squad to go ahead and clean the rest of this up. But I've done videos, like you can go back. I've done videos where I used the active skill exploit, what you can call it, where you just go ahead and reload into the game and then you still have your skills not pressed, but I guess they wanted to do that so where you can't do that method, which I mean, fair enough, it is cheese, and it is unironically cheese, so fair enough for patching that, but oh my. Now if this is fixed in the normal game mode, we don't know. Knowing Dokkan, probably not, but we'll see. I can test that out and get back to y'all. But with that being said, wow, this has definitely been a recording, for sure. Very, very interesting recording I have going on here. Very laggy recording as well. Oh my gosh, the animation slowdown is getting a little wild. It's getting a little wild of how much my phone is actually dying over here. What the? Oh, whoa. Okay, let me keep it off the charger. Thank you. Oh, wow. Whoa, yikes. Ugh. All right, let's go. Let's start. Let's keep this thing going. Oof. It makes it a lot harder to stand when it's lagging. Even in base speed, it feels a little bit slow on the terms of gameplay. But when it lags, oh boy. Oh yeah. Yep. Very, very nice recording. Very, very, very nice recording. Of course. When I decide to come back to Dokkan, it's just like this, right? It is what it is. Okay, there we go. Now it's not lagging anymore. Finally, okay. Oh, well, just a little bit, but it's not crazy lag. It's not crazy lag. Yes and no. Holy. Yes and no. Did it just disable my additionals and disable dodging? I think that's what that said, right? Disable additionals and disable dodge. It's whatever. It's whatever. Oh my holy lag! Holy lag! Oh my gosh! Whoa! Yikes! Okay, just stop lagging for a second. Jeez. Like, my phone is hot in my hand. I can feel it. It's because the charger. It's because I was charging. It was because I was charging, chat. Like, it was because I had my phone up to the charger that I just got so warm all of a sudden for, like, no reason. It's just not, that's just not good. I ain't no good. Oh, okay. Well, you know, I got a couple of, little bit of failures here. Whoa, that's interesting. That's an interesting little mode on here.
Time to get serious.
Okay, well, here we go. Dokkan mode. Boom. Go ahead. Hopefully we can get some. We can start to experience some. You know what? Maybe I could just put it in here. Maybe I can try to get it colder as fast as possible. I need to. I'm literally putting my phone up to the refrigerator right now, chat. I'm not joking. I ain't joking. I'm putting my phone in the refrigerator and putting it up to the refrigerator so we can go ahead and have that, right? We can go ahead and have that. But I haven't swapped yet. I think I'm gonna keep on doing this method. I think this method is definitely the play. I think this method is definitely the play. For sure. We're definitely taking the difficulty quite well, though. We haven't. Well, I mean, I've lost the challenge, but I haven't lost a fight due to HP constraints. I just haven't accomplished any of the EX conditions yet, which I do like EX battles quite a bit, even though that was a troll and a half. That was a troll and a half to say, okay, your active skill didn't finish the boss and he has 1 HP. Okay, so can I just do the other? No, you can't do the other active skill. We actually will not allow you to do that because, yeah. Okay. Okay. Well, yeah, no, that's interesting. That's interesting, real interesting that happened. Like, you saw me take, I think I took 3 attempts to try to get that to work. I was like, okay, maybe that's just a fluke, right? Like, no. No. Okay. I heard this, Dente's actually not that bad, so let me go ahead and feed that, super attack copies in. I mean, I don't know why I would need to feed him the super attack, but I guess we can. I guess I can just go ahead and feed up the super attack, but they don't have a super. They don't have a super attack. They don't have a super attack. That's the thing. They still have that super attack level, but they just don't have a super attack. Okay, so there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think I can do it. I think I can do it. I think I can do it. I think I got this. I think I got this. Oh, I definitely do not have you. I definitely do not have you. I know I do not. I know I do not. HP is 50% or less? Okay. Okay. So I definitely do want to do it this way then. Because if he's at that attack up, right? So we can go ahead and put you in slot 1. Go ahead and put you in slot 2. And then leave you in slot 3. We can go ahead and use the Ginyu Force team to quite literally just shred here. The Ginyu Force is probably the best comp for just general fights, right? I assume fight-specifics will have, you know, fight-specific comps, of course, character-specific comps to get the character missions, to go ahead and unlock the EX, but I think this is comp. I think this is going to be the method, the play here, to go ahead and use, right? I think so. I think I can beat this up relatively quickly, right? I think so. We're having a grand old time, right? We're not, even though I got into hassle with a queen in stage 2, you know, I can do the EX later. The EX is fine. It was just an attempt, right? It was just an attempt, right? Y'all like to see me have a little bit of friction, you know, a little bit of friction ain't hurt no one. A little bit of rubbing and scrubbing back and forth, a little bit of greasing the grime, a little bit of actually trying, you know. You know, pretty good, pretty impressive. That stacked on slot 1, by the way, of course, they're just a peak slot 1 character. You know, damage reduction, great chance to guard, seals the attacked enemy, which it's not usable here, but everything else is really good. So of course we're gonna use him to go ahead and tank all these supers. Boom, boom, boom. Oh, speaking of super, boom, they tank that for double digits with guard, which is important because they're faced off against their ineffective type. So getting that guard is quite important actually. So let's go ahead and go ahead and and yeah, pow. Go ahead and do a little stacks of damage. Of course, Ginyu, I believe he does stack. He does go ahead and stack for me as well. Right? Yeah, he does go ahead and stack a little bit. And of course, he does have his transformation into Goku Ginyu, which is going to be quite good for offensive stacking because, he defense stacks in this state, right? And then he offense stacks on the other side. Is that correct? I think I remember that correctly. Yeah, he should offense stack in his other state. Yeah, because this is the defense side. Okay. This is the more defensive state, believe it or not. This is the more defensive state, and it's shredding. This is the more defensive state. This is the defense state, and it's shredding through this event. Now, of course, I treat it like Phantom Parade, right? I know how Phantom Parade goes. Most, if not all, of like the main story content, besides like the early days where it's like, okay, we actually struggle against Hanami because our power's low, it's a brand new game, blah 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 blah, but everything else is like relatively simple outside of those EX battles. The EX battles are where most of that difficulty comes from, but as well, I want to point out this. I do want to point this out. I believe the Tech Goku, the Tech free-to-play Goku has LR. Yeah, he has LR hidden potential. The 5,000, 46,000, and 54,000. That's LR hidden potential. Normally, free-to-play units that don't awaken into an LR do not have these hidden potential stats. They have quite substantially lower hidden potential. So seeing that for that Goku is quite exciting. It means he should awaken into an LR. Keyword should.
Something else you probably didn't know. Lord Frieza also hides his true power behind transformations.
Okay, we go ahead and have that done right here. And then what are these? Well, what are those for? I'm a little interested to see. So let's go ahead and look at this effect, node. These are the effects that can be applied. Of course, the effects are unlocked on specific node missions, right? They're unlocked on a specific node missions. So even like the EX will have certain little missions. There's going to be certain little conditions to go ahead and try out here, right? For these events, they have specific little conditions, right? They have specific little conditions. So that's going to be quite cool. With the same formation though. I don't think there's any changes I necessarily need to make here to my team. I can just go ahead and keep running this, especially since they keep targeting slot 1 for some reason. A lot of slot 1, which is very good for me. Very, very good. Although I don't necessarily think that this team has been tested. The real tests have not come yet, but I'm just recording this out, getting a feel for the game mode, and that was definitely interesting how they did, I'm not surprised they had that done, because that is, quite interesting. I assume that's something they did for Dokkan Frontier, because I assume in the normal mode it could work where you could have the active skill save scumming, essentially, which is it's really just cheese at the end of the day. It's not like a huge deal. It's just cheese to the point where it's like you're not supposed to do it. That's what cheese is. I just want to explain that term. For anyone who doesn't know, that's basically when you do something that you're not supposed to do. It's definitely not intended behavior, but it hasn't been like necessarily like looked at or focused at or even really attempted at being patched. So it's like, oh, you can just go ahead and use that cheese to blah 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 blah. Yeah, it's a type of glitch that you can go ahead and exploit. But with that, you can go ahead and say, well, now, I don't think I want to do this just yet. I don't think I want to flip just yet. I don't think I want to flip just yet. Yeah, I don't want to flip. I'm not gonna flip here. I'm not gonna flip here. We're gonna leave that as is. I think he gets guaranteed hits eventually. That doesn't really bother me whatsoever, right? That's not really too bad. And then yeah, I can go ahead and finish off here and then get on out of here. But yeah, this is gonna be pretty exciting. Really, when I go ahead and get into this, they've done a lot of cool stuff, right? I feel like they have the potential. They do have the genuine potential to go ahead and make this stuff really nice. Oh wait, this is the stage that was showed off in Omatsu's run. The run that they showed off in the him leaving is crazy, by the way. I don't think he showed off, well, whatever, but I do know for sure that he's leaving, which is kind of crazy. He's leaving the head director spot, not leaving the entire... I worded that weirdly, but you understand what I'm saying, right? I'm just saying that he's leaving the top dog position and stepping down to more of a general position for Dokkan Battle. But yeah, this is the stage they showed off during the March Producers Lab only a couple days ago, actually. Amatsu was there. Yeah, no, Amatsu was explaining it. So, all out attack. Ooh, I wonder what that means. But let's. We don't have to wonder. Dokkan mode. Meow, 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 meow. Also, happy Saiyan Day, by the way. Happy Saiyan Day, by the way. I wanna make that mention. I wanna make that mention. This is not the video where I go ahead and have the summon tickets out, but happy Saiyan Day anyway. I just want to mention that. I just want to mention that. Unlock conditions with them on your team. Krillin and Gohan on your team. So let's go ahead and get them on the team. Yep, let's go ahead and grab them. Boop, 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 boop. Go ahead and get them on the team. We should go ahead and get that EX. Although I heard it's pretty tough. I've heard he's actually quite tough. So I'm not gonna do that at the moment. That's gonna be saved for later. All the EX, yada 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 is gonna be saved, right? All the EX stuff is gonna be saved. But I feel like this is quite better. Even like the actual events itself, I have no idea why, but most events, even if they have just one stage, no items on the board, still have the map system. You still have to go to the stage on the map and still have to go off the map. And I think that's something where they used to care about the map, and now the map is useless. They really never did anything interesting with the map system. They tried a couple times, but it wasn't really great. The map system wasn't really great. You're not even seeing it here, right? It's quite good. It's quite good. Just to not even bother, right? Just not even bother with it. But intensity state has gone up. I ain't too worried though. I ain't too worried about it. This should still be slight work. Should still be slight work to take the boss down, right? Should still be slight work. Oh, he does get the seal. Does get the seal off. I'm surprised I got to see that today. Hey, it's been a while since you could seal someone for sure. So that's quite good. That's quite exciting for sure. Yeah, seal is quite good. Okay, that's quite awesome. See, okay. Yeah, that and in games like all these hard bosses really just don't have status effects. Like, right, if you look in Phantom Parade as well, just for another example, you look at it and then it's like you have all these effects like cannot be applied by darkness, stop, this, that, and the third, and can only be targeted by one specific buff, one specific color has to be blah, 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 blah. Just quite a lot of conditions to be put on there. I would do the SP, but it's like I want to do that later. I'm gonna save the SP for later. Okay. All right. Let's go ahead and make that very, very, very clear that I'm gonna save the SP for later. But what is his condition? I believe it is use the active skill. Go ahead and get that off, right? So let me go ahead and can I swap them? No, I can't. I would like to just swap the groups around if I could. But let's go ahead and just remove. No. Let's work smarter, not harder. Let's just make another team like this. Yeah. Okay. Let's do this. Got it. There we go. Work smarter, not harder, y'all. Let's go ahead and keep pushing. All right. I know that I need a lot of orbs here. Let's go ahead and do this. Didn't exactly mean to skip that, but it's fine. It's not anything crazy, right? It's not anything insanely wild that we haven't seen before, so we can go ahead and keep pushing. We can go ahead and keep things pushing along. Ooh, that's a little bit of damage. Ooh, that's a little bit of damage. I haven't died here, but the EX battles are where it's really gonna get tough. So I assume we'll have a rough time there, but I really just want to go ahead and showcase the first of this event before anything else. I do really like EX battles though, even though they can be quite tough. Like the most recent one for JJK was the one where you had to go ahead and you know, like all EXs, they have a mission to beat in 15 turns. I beat it in exactly 15, and that was very tough. That was very, very tough. Right, especially with a slightly suboptimal without Shoko. It was nasty work. It was honestly nasty work. Oh well, we got to see the effect of someone being KO'd. We got to see the effect of someone being KO'd for the first time, which is quite exciting. Quite exciting to see a KO. Defeat an additional key sphere key 1, defeating a 24 key. Launches this will super attack. Okay. So we can sub them out after this. Yeah. Okay. Dub. So we go ahead and put them right here. Get that super attack in, and then we go ahead and we can get all the other EX battles unlocked. We can go ahead and get all the other EX battles unlocked, though. We can certainly do that. But I certainly can't get the other one. Alright. After I do that, we're swapping straight into Genyu. I believe it's just activate the... Is it the costume change? Or is it the active skill? I think it's the active skill, right? When's the costume change? Costume change can be activated the third turn from the start of battle. Okay, the outfit change. Go ahead and put that in here.
Crazy. Super lightweight. It feels like I'm not wearing anything at all.
And these shoulder pads don't really get in the way. We have all sorts of room to move.
Wait, do we want to perform the outfit change? I'm not even sure. I'm not sure myself. I forgot if we wanted to activate the outfit change, or did we not want to do that? I forgot actually, but well, we did the outfit change. Let's go ahead and swap. Can we not swap? Insufficient gauge. Insufficient something, right? Something insufficient. Insufficient group exchange charges. No group to exchange with. Group exchange have already been formed. Giant characters already active. Blah 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 blah. I don't know what's. I don't know why it can't change out, but we're just gonna go like this. I guess we're gonna go like this then. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. I'm gonna go ahead and have the outfit change. I feel like they should do a lot more outfit changes, though. I think it's criminal that they don't have as many outfit changes. I feel like they should have quite a few more actively having outfit changes, because I feel like it's a cool quirk, right, to have the outfit change mechanic here. But I digress. They do get the finish here, though. They do finish up here for quite nicely. So that's quite good. That is quite good. It's a good warm-up now. Let's see what you can really do. Oh! Okay. Can we switch, though? Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and get that swap. We're gonna go ahead and take that swap. We're gonna go ahead and take the... Did that just say reduces damage reduction? That just said reduces damage reduction. What the hey? Okay. Well, that's gonna hit quite hard. But we go ahead and use the sub out mechanic quite well. Can you only sub out once? Or I'm not too certain about that. I don't know how many times you can swap. I think you can swap multiple times though. Or at least I'd assume you could be able to. Oh wow. Whoa. Do we need to do crits? Do we need to go ahead and do crits? Do we need to go ahead and keep critting or something? I think we might. I think his defense is just too high. I think his oh, that's quite a lot of attack stat though. Nice. He needs to have his attack. We need to have his defense lowered. We need to keep that defense lowered. Crits should be quite good here though. Crits are going to be quite good here though. Crit, nice. Critical amounts of damage done right here. So that's going to be pretty good. Okay? Okay. We're almost done here though. We're almost out of here, and then we'll come around to doing those EX battles, and then that'll be it for Dokkan Frontier. Okay, intensity is going up, that's fine. What's the he obtained -1, crit will not recover, active skills, save hold. Can we just go ahead and do that? Nah. We'll leave that as is. We'll leave that as is. Taking a little bit, but I think we're taking it. I think we'll do fine. I think we're doing okay. We're making it. We're doing okay for ourselves, all things considered, realistically. So we're getting that defense lower, and I think, I don't know. It's looking like he has he's allergic to taking any damage from the slot 1 character, though. So you're relying on that slot 2 damage. Yeah, he's quite allergic to taking a lot of hits from the slot 1. Triple super, please, at least. Give me that triple super so we can finish up the stage. I don't know if I unlocked the condition, though. I'm not. It's my first time in here, right? Just don't give me much grief. Don't give me much grief. Alright. I'll definitely say play how you want to go ahead and play for sure. Oh wow, there's another phase. There's another phase. Oh, there is another phase. There is another phase. Thank gosh we have the Dokkan mode ready to go. There is another phase. There is another phase in here. Oh, that's certainly something. But I think we take the slot 1. I think we go ahead and try this in slot 1 just so I can actually try to see my transformation. We go ahead and do this in slot 1 just so I can try to hit off the transformation. Right, I think I want to see that transformation. Focused attack. Yes. Whoa. Well, that's quite good for me, though, because he's not attacking in slot 1, per se, so he's not going to do a lot of damage, though. He shouldn't do a lot of damage, though, which might be better for me. Might be better off for me. We'll see. Gonna do a lot here. We should be able to finish up before we take too much damage. Yeah. We don't take that much. We should be able to finish here. Yeah, we should be able to finish here. Nice. Yeah, quite a bit to go through. I did not expect to have to go through so much for this, but we're doing it. We're going ahead and doing it, y'all. We're doing it. We're gonna truck through it. Right? Okay, we're gonna put you in slot 1 still. You stack defense. You stack a defense, but not a lot. You don't stack fast. I'll say that. You don't stack fast. You don't stack particularly fast, but you stack. And then that's the focused attack, which is better for me because it's literally just, well, focused. So, right here, you go ahead and see that in slot 1. Focuses all the attacks there. And finally, we get the. Is he done? 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 He's done. Sheesh. He was like not done for so long. I think you have to do it before he costume changes. Only active skill before outfit change counts. Okay, that's fine. That's okay. That's alright. Right? That's okay. I'm not too much of a big. I'm not too much of a. I don't mind that. I don't mind that. See what that is though. He's just required, right? Or we can use this one. Just have to use a Goku though, so we're gonna go ahead and try this. We're gonna go ahead and do it like this. Boom, boom, boom.
You better make this interesting.
Okay, we get that in. And then I think we do this. I think we just group exchange right away. I think I do just group exchange, by the way. Yeah, we do just instantly group exchange. Instant group exchange. I changed my mind. I guess I can do that. We just have to wait for the bars to go ahead and really activate there. One, oh, that's a countdown. That's a countdown. That's a countdown for that bomber attack. But I think I should be able to lap up here before he does that. Surely he could have done the super instead. That's unfortunate. That's unfortunate. I mean, this is a live gameplay video, right? I definitely was requested to do more gameplay. More gameplay, right? This is a long video. I haven't done a little bit of a lengthy video in a while. I mean, I like it quite long sometimes, but most of the time I like things to be a lot snappier right now. I like them to be a little bit more on the shorter side, so we can go ahead and have like a tighter, I wouldn't say script, because I definitely do not do any of that. I definitely do not script. That is just not me. I'm just not that type of person to go ahead and do that, but more so by going ahead and making sure everything is all good to go. So let's go ahead and good to go here. Good to go. Okay. Nice. And then we go ahead and push this, and we go ahead and do that. Yep. Go ahead. Go ahead and get you. Let ride. Let whip. And of course, we have the Action Squadron half anniversary celebration starting, same day as well, today. So that's also pretty fantastic as well. Love to see it. Boom. So I'm gonna go ahead and try to boom, and then get the kill on boom, double kill, nice. Yeah, I'm also playing Squadra as I speak. I'm actually doing super good. I'm doing super good in Squadra right now. Ooh, I just got me a double. Very, very good. Very good. Hot fire. I assume I didn't take any damage. I wasn't really looking too closely to check, but I didn't take damage. I don't think I did. No, not enough to worry for sure. That's something. Okay, let's go ahead and make our way down to the final missions for today. And go ahead and use that T-War right here. We'll see those animations. Why not?
What about you guys? You gonna go back to your own planet or what? We have to keep you folks the most elite force.
We'll go ahead and see those animations for the one time. If I can get the super attack. Nah, it's okay. Oh, I can't do it while I'm in the rotation. Gotcha. I understand it. I understand now. If I already selected a battle member, I don't think ooh, that's a lot of damage though. Whee! That's a lot of damage. That's a little bit of damage. I mean, I took the super attack as the first attack, but that's a lot of damage. That's a lot of damage. But that's okay. That's okay. That's okay. We're gonna drop the nuke on Mini Goku. Oh, sorry. Talking about the. Oh my god! Like that scared me. Oh. Like this would have been this would have made me mad. Right, this would have made me mad. That would have really messed me up, right? But I have another team. I don't die. Right. In normal Dokkan, that would have been death. That would have been death in normal Dokkan. Not in this game mode. Not in this game mode, it ain't. Not in this game mode, it ain't. That ain't death. That ain't death in this game mode. I cannot tell you how much I appreciate that from a recording standpoint. And just from a player standpoint of it. You know, it's annoying when you go out and win. I think there should be losses in the game for sure, but it is annoying. It is quite annoying. It is quite annoying to go ahead and have these long runs interrupted like that. So, dang. Oh, that's good damage, though. That's good damage. I don't expect this to be the end, though. I expect to see another phase with Ginyu himself. Or just another birder phase. Okay. For sure. Come on, land. Nice. Boink! Doing really good this game as well. And been both games are doing quite good. So that's quite nice. Hope you enjoy this long video, though. Let me know what y'all think about that. Let me know what y'all think about that. I quite enjoy it sometimes. Sometimes, right? But sometimes I don't think making a long video is the correct decision. But I think it's right here. I don't want to split things up. And I already committed to the bit, right? So I can just go ahead and stick with that. Stick with it. Okay, we're almost done here. Nice. Bow. I don't know why I'm in pajama pants. I don't like this. Oh my gosh, wait a minute. Holy, wait a minute. Nah, not in this game. My solo queue is kind of bad. My solo queue is being horrible right now. Oh my gosh, they're just letting them get away with this. No way! No way! Oh, we're losing. Oh yeah, we lost. For sure. Hate to see it, but we lost. Yeah, we for sure lost. It's alright, but we lost. Yeah, we lost. We done lost solo queue. Ain't no way. How did they not get that? That's wild. That guy is a bot too. What the? Anyways. What? Nah, just go ahead and end the game. You're gonna get team wiped. The enemy team is bad too. They're just rushing in with no plan. How are they not able to? I'm almost mad for the enemy team. Like, what? Like, no, they were just bad. They were just horrible at the game. What? Neither side is particularly impressive. What the? Okay. I guess, bro. I guess. Okay. Whatever. Alright, cool. Yeah, okay. Yeah, for sure. Okay. How have they not gotten past the defenses? There's no defense. Okay, there we go. Finally, it took long enough for them to beat us. Oh my. Oh my gosh. Jeez. All the balance changes have been really something else. Are they gonna? Okay, finally they beat us. Dang. Like, they won, but they weren't good at it. Like, right? You can admit that. Like, it's like I've been doing the work, putting in the, the stuff for the team. But, like, both sides weren't even that impressive. Like, they had the God of Destruction at, like, 1 HP for, like, a whole minute and a half. That was, like, what? That was crazy to me. That was news to me. That was news to me. That was definitely news to me, for sure. The special guest required to use that Goku again. Let's go ahead. Get that in here. What's this note specific stuff? Let's see. Now let's go ahead and swap. Let's go ahead and swap so we can get that. I don't even know what I'm saying anymore. I'm tweaking. Hey, doubles a Masu memory. That's nice. Doubles a Masu memory game. That's good. That's good. There's a lot of menus to go through before you get back into the lobby, though. I don't know how I feel about that. I don't particularly know how I feel about that. I don't think I like that. I don't think I necessarily like that. Yo, let me turn down the AC in here. It's a little stuffy. It's a little stuffy. I'm not gonna lie, it's getting a little stuffy. It's getting a little stuffy. There's not a lot for me to talk about, though, right? Like, I gotten everything out of the way. Yeah, Dokkan is good, but it could be a lot better in terms of the little stuff, right? They've done the big stuff, right? They've done all these crazy changes, especially the passive skill. Ooh, don't get me started on that. But and sync. Don't let me start talking about that. Do not. I know this is recording, but do not let me start talking about that. Ooh, I could just start the praise train. Like, don't even know how bad I want to start that. But that being said, let's go ahead and wrap things up here, okay? Boom, and then boom. So now I can go ahead and, get into finishing this up. Get into wrapping this all up. Okay. At some point, it just does become monotonous. Like, I guess it's a little interesting, but it's not anything crazy. Needing some spit here. Yeah. Is that what he said? Haha, no, I skipped the he said something. Alright, well, let's go ahead and get this done. Wish base was stacked attack. That would have been a lot nicer, but you know, it is what it is. I guess. Well, they do quite a bit of damage. Hello. Oh wow, they took a lot. Oh wow. Oh wait, do I get to see Goku Genyu? I do get to see Goku Genyu. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We do get to see Goku Genyu. I was waiting for that. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I was wondering when that would happen. I was really wondering. I was really wondering when that would happen. But we do get to see Goku Genyu. We do get to see Goku Genyu. Fortunately, we got to see Goku Genyu. Wow. Oh, cool. Okay. Well, let's get the finish with Goku Genyu here. Hopefully, we can go ahead and get the finish with Goku Genyu. Unless if he just kills here, which is going to be unfortunate. 16%. We're struggling a little bit. There's a little bit of struggle going on here. Oh, they died. My boy. Oh, wow. Ooh, attack lower. Oh, wow. Ooh, attack loss. Whoa. Yeah, whoa. What an attack lower. What an attack lower. Ooh, wow. Ooh, whoa. Did you just, like, lose all of his... like, did you just get his, like, stuff from his links? Or, like, oh, wow. Ooh, that's gross. Ooh, that is certainly gross. Ooh, that is certainly gross. Can I even swap? No. Do I die if I don't swap? I think I do. How does this even work? Do I automatically swap to group 1? Or what happened? Okay, I just automatically swap to group 1. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. It's okay.
Okay, Gohan.
Right.
All right. Here goes nothing. Release your power.
Okay, here goes nothing though. Here goes nothing. Here goes nothing. We're on the struggle bus, right? We're finally on that struggle bus, which is good. This is what we wanted to see, right? I will say this is what we wanted to see, right? On the struggle bus. Going ahead and getting things going here. We may or may not get this W. We will, but we're just hyping it up. We're just hyping it up for sure. For sure. We might not though. Ooh, we got the active skill in the bag though. We do have the active skill in the back. Oh wow, 0 damage. Woo wee. Okay. Oh wow. Okay, that did nothing. That certainly did nothing. He died instantly. And he also died instantly. Wow, okay, great. Oh, thank goodness he targeted Super Saiyan Goku. Who was also dead. Can this active skill do the finish? Can we get the finishing job with the active skill? With the Dokkan mode? Can we get the finish with the Dokkan mode? Maximum attack power with the Dokkan mode. Maybe not. Oh, and we lose. well, that's actually my first game over of the session, and this is where we're gonna have to stop the video. But hopefully y'all enjoyed. I can't. Frick. I guess we're gonna leave that for next time. Yeah. Oh, well, that's the final stage. Yeah, that is the final stage. Well, we're gonna have to leave that up to next time, where we go ahead and clear up all these SPs and this final stage. With that being said, hopefully y'all enjoyed, and until then, wait, hold on. Can I see you? Can I see one of these? Can I see? Do we have to clear them in order? I'll find that out later. I think we have to clear these in order? And, right? Or we have to... Nah. We have to do that in order? I'll do that later. Won't worry about that later. Won't worry about that later. It's fine. But with that being said, hopefully y'all enjoyed this Dokkan battle video. And until next time. Wow, I didn't expect to lose, but it's okay. Well, wow, I mean, that was actually tough. That was actually fun, fair, and yeah, it was actually pretty fun and fair fights. I had a little bit of fun. Just a smidgen. But hopefully y'all enjoyed, and until next time, I'll get out of here for real. Bye.